Hurricane brought rain, wind, and destruction for the area. It also added delays and stress for one couple planning to tie the knot over the weekend. WTXL ABC 27 Stephen Gewinmal joins us in the studio now to tell us more about the Hurricane Hermine, how they affected their big day.
The couple says they almost had to postpone everything. Stephen?
That's right, Jay. This couple had been planning their wedding for 2 years, never expecting a hurricane to get in the way of their big day. Sony and Keisha Mark were ready. The invitations, the venue, the date. A wedding 2 years in the making. But Hurricane Hermine changed all of that.
When it did come, we were in shambles.
Hermine struck 3 days before the wedding, scheduled to be held at Mission San Luis. But the venue was damaged and powerless after the storm, forcing the couple to think fast.
We called all over town to get some help to see where we could reschedule the wedding. The church had no electricity. A lot of venues had no electricity. Hotels had no electricity.
The two say hope was fading until a miracle came just before the big day. Enter the DoubleTree by Hilton.
When I saw her, every frustration that I felt in my bones was gone away because we finally had what we were looking for so long.
I couldn't take it in until I actually see my husband. And it was... It was the happiest day of my life.
The Marks say even though Hermine turned their plans inside out, it was a blessing in disguise.
The old saying goes, it's always a good omen if it rains, but if there's in our opinion, if there's a hurricane, it has to be an act of God.
We weathered a storm. I love survive a hurricane. And, that's a beautiful thing to tell our grandkids and their kids. It's a story to tell, all generations.
Now, I asked the two if they had any advice for any future married couples, especially after going through something like this. They said, if your love can't withstand a hurricane, you better not get married. In studio, Stephen Gewinmal, WTXL ABC 27.